Hello everybody, how's it going? It is the 22nd of July 2025, can you imagine? I hope you're well. It's 10:30 here in Alicante on the east coast of Spain. My name is Brian, this is Class A Plus English, and tonight we're going to jump into another stream of Disco Elysium. I think we're on 31, 32, don't know, not sure. I'm losing count at the moment. I hope the sound is okay. I'm doing my normal paranoia that I'm on mute or something. Hang on, turn up the volume maybe. I hope you're well. Let's jump into the game. What happened yesterday? Wow. What did happen yesterday? Well, we finished here. We finished in the Whirling in Rags, and we were talking to the cryptozoologists Lena and Morell, and we kind of told them to go home, and they disappeared. They left the game. What time is it here in the game? It's 8:22. It's getting towards 9 o'clock. Before I start, it's important to know that this game has very strong adult themes, okay? So this is not suitable for children at all. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on here that's kind of a bit dodgy. Why dodgy? Well, this is me, Harry Dubois, and I'm a detective in Revachol. And, well, basically I'm a drug-addicted alcoholic detective, and I've been assigned to a murder case. I had a partner, Kim, but he has gone and taken the body away. So I'm kind of on my own, and we're kind of scouting around. I have a couple of plans for tonight. Let's just go outside. Yeah, yesterday we spoke to everybody here. I think we did all the stuff that we need to do. Right, Revachol. Orange is pronounced orange. Okay. What's going on? Hey, hola. Hi from Lviv. Lviv in Poland or Ukraine? I know it's close to the border. It's Ukraine. No, it's Ukraine. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. I have two students from Ukraine. I have a student in Kyiv, and I have another student in Nicosia. So yeah. Slava Ukraine, no? Okay, what we're doing here is we are. Okay, that's the plan. Let's have a look at the what's going on. Yeah, we need to do some stuff. We need to determine. This is what happened last night. Now, if you're new here, if you're watching for the first time, I would recommend you go back and watch the previous 32 streams or something, which might be a bit much, but you don't need to do it tonight. Yeah, you can hang out here. And what we're doing is, I'm an English teacher living in Spain, and I adore video games, you know, and I thought it might be kind of a funny idea to play story-driven games and kind of talk about the vocabulary. And you're right, Ukraine. Sorry, yeah. I know it's on the border. Because I have a Polish student who's in the southeast of Poland as well, and you know I get confused and stuff. Yeah, good stuff. I hope you're well and I hope you're safe. Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, the story's kind of difficult to explain, so you need to probably go back and watch previous streams. But you know, you can hang out here tonight. What I do is I play kind of video games, story-driven video games, and just talk about the vocabulary, you know, and yeah, you know. So it's more Disco Elysium, it's more Telltale games, you know, The Walking Dead and Batman, rather than Fortnite or Call of Duty or something like that, you know what I mean? I'm using more like text-based games, yeah, so there's plenty. Go to the playlist. And of course, if you like this, like and subscribe, because it's a very, very small channel, and you know, I want to build it, I want to grow it, and you can help me do this. Yeah, only you can do this. Yeah, sorry, I won't sing. Don't worry. We did the karaoke a couple of streams ago. So we have to find out. Let's find out. Determine where the shot came from. Where could the shot that killed the hanged man have come from, if not from the roof? This will take some checking out. To check something out. Look, search, investigate locations. Now it's getting dark here, isn't it? Yeah. So what I was thinking today, what we're going to do is look at some active tasks, and I'm thinking we need to, Jesus, there's loads of stuff to do, to be honest with you. Yeah. Honest to God, there's loads of things to do. I was thinking the smoker on the balcony at 9 o'clock, because it's almost 9 o'clock. We need to visit apartment number 28 after 9 to see if anyone's home. I was thinking, well, let's just find out. Let's just do it. I'm going to stream again in the morning. I don't think I have any classes in the morning. So to go to, what we're going to do then is we're going to go over here and we're going to sit on the bench for half an hour. Here. Because if I sit on the bench, because Kim's not here, I can fast forward time.
Of the bench, your feet ache.
Is the audio okay? I hope it is. Yeah, I mean, the audio is what it is. It's not the best audio, but I hope it's like, sometimes I have streamed and I'm on mute. Jesus, I get really paranoid about this. Yeah, no, I'm not on mute. Okay, good. All right. My technical skills are limited. Okay, we're going to stare into the sky and wait 30 minutes.
Time passes.
Time passes. Never a truer word has been said.
The sun draws ever closer to the horizon. The sky is a panorama of intense colors.
Okay, let's get up. Phrasal verb. First phrasal verb of the night, I think. To get up. I get up in the morning at 7, 8 o'clock. I wake up and then I get up. Okay, it's 9ish. Let's go and check out the mysterious smoker on the balcony, because we're supposed to go to the apartment at 9 o'clock. So we have to go over this way. Okay, I think what we need is we're going to go in and talk, aren't we? So what we need to do is we need to change our clothes. And I think what we need is... well, basically, let me explain. You can see here, this is part of the game. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 different parts of our mind. And so you can see there's intellect, psyche, physique, and motorics, and there's different parts. There's logic, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization, psyche, which is kind of the fun stuff, inland empire, which is kind of cool, authority, I'm a detective, this is all detective self-suggestion. Then physique, you know, so we have endurance, electrochemistry is fun, this is the party stuff. And then we have the motorics, which is like hand-to-eye coordination, interfacing, breaking into stuff, you know. Savoir-faire, how you carry yourself. And they're all competing with themselves. They're all kind of fighting in my mind, because I'm completely crazy. I'm drug crazed and I'm an alcoholic in the game. And yeah, they're all kind of competing with themselves to persuade me to make decisions. So where were we? We're going to look at this. So I think what we should do is I'm thinking, what do we got? We've got perception, empathy, hand-to-eye coordination. So I'm going to go, wow, my light just turned on. That's a bit spooky. We're going to go like logic, I think. Logic. Empathy is always good, although that's perception. We're gonna go... No. Hang on. Where am I? I'm gonna go there. We're gonna go... I'm looking for a jacket. Where is my jacket? No. What jacket am I wearing? Disco Ass Blazer. I think that's good, yeah? Okay, so we're going to go Inland Empire. We're going to go Logic and... Logic. Savoir Faire, Logic. Although Encyclopedia is good. We'll go for the horrendous tie. What are we missing? Okay, so let's go to... Alright, now again, like I said, this game is... Hang on, do you know what I need to do? I need to turn this game. This is kind of freaking me out. 1 second, I need to go on to... Where's full screen? Full screen. What we're going to do... Don't judge me. Don't judge me. We're going to perception and I think intellect. So we need perception and intellect. We're going to take some alcohol, and we're going to take some amphetamine, which is what they call speed, everybody. So there's, like I said, this character is a drug-addicted alcoholic. We'll take some amphetamine, which boosts my skill levels, damages my morale. We'll drink a beer. And we will smoke a cigarette after all that crazy behavior. Oh, I did it. Did I do it? Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. So like I said, alright, let's go up here. You're right. Sorry, someone's messaging me. This is Kunese, who's the friend of Kuno.
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out? Get away, pig!
Trying to snuff me out, trying to kill me. Get away, pig. So I've said this before, this is a slang word for police. It's a derogatory term for the popo, the 5-0, the shades. The police have a lot of nicknames in English, yeah? Oh, by the way, the thumbnail I use, what we're doing is we suspect that Ruby, one of the Hardy Boys, the dock workers, is the killer. And I looked on the internet today and I found her image. So the thumbnail, that is Ruby. This is the lady we are looking for, okay? This is why I said wanted, dead or alive. Okay, we're going to go in here and we need to talk to... Well, it's a bit early yet. We could go and talk to the cleaning lady. Let's go and talk to the cleaning lady and see if she knows anything. Ooh, wait.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Inspect the symbol closer.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Hang on. Where's the game? Look. This is really bad. UI. Everything's really low, yeah? Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Okay, why is the star turned upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order.
To symbolize the fall, to topple a government. So we often say it like that, to fall off the top is to topple. You know, it toppled off. And you often use that in politics, you know, the government toppled after the new law that they made.
Also, some social democrats were already using it.
Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
Peace. What does it invoke in me? Finish the thought. What does it feel?
Communism is the ideology of gutless intellectuals and clueless university students. They don't care about the real working man.
Working man?
In other words, it doesn't mean a thing to true revolutionaries.
Right. So communism isn't for Revachol. Let's go talk to the cleaning lady. We haven't spoken to her in ages. Maybe she has some new information. Good morning. Well, good evening. Oh, hello.
Give me a moment.
Give me a moment. Wait. The cleaning lady still seems to be having difficulty breathing. Okay, there's nothing new there.
Ask away, policeman.
No, there's
She
nothing new.
mumbles some kind.
I'm no one. If you could call it living. I've a little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
She spits on the floor. Okay, alright, there's nothing new here.
It's very big for a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
And all she gets.
Alright, let's just smoke a cigarette to annoy her. Intellect raised. Let's go talk to Cindy the Skull, yeah? Do you remember those two lads we took the jackets off? They were the Skull Gang, weren't they? Where is she? Yeah, she's here. Hey Cindy, what you up to? What are you up to? What are you doing?
Hello
what
again,
you up to?
officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Piss and fuck the world, send their best. These were the two kids, the two lads.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
I need to get this image for another thumbnail, yeah?
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
Cindy is a member of a very dangerous gang. Okay. They seem to hold you in high esteem. To hold someone in high esteem is to think very highly of someone, you know? To think, you know, this is a good person, to be held in high esteem. I think they're afraid of you. Maybe it's just skull solidarity. Skull solidarity. Yeah.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Alright, skulls are silly. What are you even trying to do?
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
I can hear my neighbours moving furniture around at 10 to 11 at night. Hey, viva España!
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency.
I would suggest that they're completely drunk and out of their heads, to be honest with you.
This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
They'll bring the noise, they'll bring the trouble, bring the ruckus, bring the raucous. It was a raucous night, you know. Very rowdy would be another word, yeah? Rowdy. All my rowdy friends. And you bring the sirens. Woo, woo, sound of the police.
What is it with these skulls and cooperation? They have to be the nicest violent street gang in River Shores.
The nicest violent street gang. Okay, let's get out of here. Catch you later. Catch you later. See you later. Yeah? Very typical expression. Catch you later. See you later. Alright, let's get out of here, yeah? Is there anything interesting? Let's go in here one more time. The coal room, isn't it, yeah? Anything else? Anything new? Ooh. 100 tiny scurrying... 100 tiny feet scurry like little rats. So I could make a kind of joke. Don't be a rat! Like and subscribe to Class A+. Alright, that wasn't very effective. What's in here? Ooh, a book. Book 16 Days of Coldest April. Aww. What's over here? We've done all this before, yeah? We're at the end game. If we were playing chess, we're into the end game, I think, yeah? The end, well, at least we're into the end of the middle game, I would suggest. We need to find Ruby. We have a message for you, Ruby. See what I did there? Let's go. What are we planning to do? We're going to go and... Okay, 8:59. Jesus, we need to talk to her. Time in the game moves if you speak to people. Or otherwise it doesn't, you know what I mean? I've got a few questions, yeah, just to kill the time.
Ask away, policeman.
Who lived behind the padlocked door, the locked door?
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar.
Ooh. Suddenly the old lady's face is beaming. Beaming is a really happy look. If you press like, or if you subscribe, my face will beam. You know what I mean? It's like when someone's really happy, you're beaming. I passed the exam and I was beaming. I think a light, doesn't it? Like in a car beams, yeah? So it's like shining like a light is where that would come from.
I think he studies astrology at the
Astrology?
Education's good. I always tell them to study.
I'm an Aries.
Something to do with all those stars around his door.
Hmm.
He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
You mean the star and antlers? The antlers are like on a deer. A deer? The most famous deer is probably Bambi. Bambi? So a deer is like a male deer, which is a stag, I think is what it's called, and they have antlers. Or a moose. Let loose the juice. The moose is loose in the hoose. You know, if you do it with a Scottish accent, yeah? Antlers are the things that stick out, right? Let loose the moose.
The symbol of what and how?
It is a symbol, you know, like in World Revolution, communism. You know, the ones who support the working class against capital. It's an ideology. It has some noble aims, but also has been used to justify terrible bloodshed. It's for loons. It's for crazy people who have no idea how the economy works. It's a symbol for contributing to the demise of our noble state in the name of some made-up word of equality. I'm joking, everybody. This is not me, alright? I'm just playing the game. Communism is a political ideology.
Ah. All I know about politics is that it's brought us more harm than good.
The cleaning lady really hasn't been very
She
careful.
mumbles some kind of a response.
She hasn't been very helpful in this
then
game.
hacks something into her handkerchief.
To cough, yeah? Alright, thanks. I'm off. I'm heading out. I'm leaving. I'm off. Where are you off to, we say? I might meet my friend in the street. Where are you off to? Where are you off to? Where are you going? Alright, let's go. I think it's this way, right? We've done all of these rooms. This is the communist stuff. There's Kuno's dad, is in kind of nearly half dead or something in there. Let's go in here. There's something new. What's this? Kuno de Ruyter is the name on an unfinished homework. Kuno de Ruyter, that's his name, yeah? Should we go see his dad?
The aging alcoholic is still there, breathing. The air in the room is stale.
Do you need help?
The pile of blankets grunts. It's hard to say if there's anything left you could do.
Alright, he's in a bad way.
A coronary artery bypass graft. Take out his liver and replace it with a new one. Somehow undo 20 years of neurological damage from stimulants.
Stimulants? Like amphetamines, you mean? Are you really Kuno's dad?
The light from the window is weak, but it seems like he is. His wild, unwashed mane bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery.
Okay, his wild, unwashed mane, his hair, unwashed hair is very similar because Kuno, as you know, has red hair. Okay, it's coppery. Coppery is like copper, the metal.
There's still plenty to be scared of here. Just not what you thought.
Doesn't look like you're gonna fuck anyone up anytime soon, little man, because he was gonna like kill me or
No
something, wasn't he?
response. A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake.
He is out of it.
His half-open eyes give him the look of a dead man. But he is in there, and not enjoying himself.
Alright, let's get out of there, yeah? So that's Kuno's dad, everybody. (9:03). So we can do it. Ooh, look, he's there, he's there. A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. A glow of light pollution, I like that. You hear distant traffic. Night is falling. Okay, we need to make sure our clothes are right for this, yeah? We've got perception. No. We've got spirits to corpse. Oh man. We need logic. We need composure. Get rid of these. No. Encyclopedia. We need logic. Logic. Oh, encyclopedia. Empathy and embracing. No, logic is good. Yeah. I think that's going to be enough for us. Yeah, okay, let's do that. We need to go and talk to this guy. Good afternoon! This is the mysterious smoking man.
You found me.
Gendarmerie, the police in French. The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his cigarette.
It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight.
It is Friday. It is a Friday.
And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
I think. Or is it Thursday? It might be Thursday. Yeah, the cleaning lady let me in. She also led me to your apartment. She snitched. She informed on you.
Beautiful.
As he looks at you, something sparkles in his eyes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
So he's a witness, we think, yeah. He saw the hanging, but that wasn't a hanging, but it's very difficult to explain. The body was actually shot, which is why we're looking for Ruby but she's on the run. She's escaped, so we need to find her. Yeah, I'm aiming to make things right. I'm not going to make things right. I'm going to make them spectacular.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. A nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones. The cheekbones. My cheeks, yeah?
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
He nods towards the door. Hey. Is it Friday tonight? It feels like Friday. Why would I want to meet your friend? Very well, okay. I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have so many questions. Is it Friday?
Yeah, it does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather.
Thank God it's Friday. TGIF, yeah? Or is it thank fuck it's Friday, we often say, yeah? Very well, okay, I'll talk to him. But I want to talk to you.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up one by one.
It's 9 p.m. It's 9 o'clock.
Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Besides, I've got to run.
I've got to run. I've got to go. Yeah? I don't have any time. I'd love to talk to you, but I gotta run. I have a class to do. I have a lesson.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad. Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
Alright. Alright. I have to run. I have to go. Where are you running? Run where?
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
He gestures idly towards distant motorways.
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
So this is the shivers. This is kind of my psyche. It's picking up on the vibes of the city, you know. So some guy's coming out of a club and he's on drugs. Only if you promise that we will talk again. It's important!
We'll talk. Just not tonight.
The smoker assures you, brushing his hand through his hair. Just not tonight.
Take care, alright?
So, I wash my face, I wash my hands, COVID style, but I brush my hair and I brush my teeth. I don't wash my teeth, I don't clean my teeth, I brush them, just like my hair, okay? Alright. Take care, alright? He says with another disarming smile before slipping off into night, before leaving into the night. Alright, let's go and find out who the Sunday friend is.
Aces high.
Aces high. Ooh.
For the rest of the world, the Aces high is just a cool Revachol thing, politically neutral. In Revachol, it still holds revolutionary connotations. Also, have you looked at Lieutenant Kitsuragi's clothes? He wears a bomber jacket, just like the ones worn by aerostatic brigades, and those cargo pants could store tools for hot-fixing your aerostatic. Maybe you should ask him about this.
Maybe. Maybe, baby. Alright, so... I need more points. How do I open these up? I need a skill point to unlock. Oh my god, I never knew this. I have a... Jesus, you know, I've been playing this for about, I don't know how many hours, maybe 50 hours, and I never knew. I didn't know that, yeah. Let's go and see. What the hell, man? We're gonna have to start from the beginning, everybody. Tomorrow. We begin again. You finally met up with the mysterious smoker. He said that one you really want to talk to is his friend. The friend is waiting for you inside. Go and meet him right now. He won't be there later. We've done a mission. We met the mysterious smoker. Okay, let's go see what's going on inside. Wow, there's a lot going on in here, isn't there? I don't know, check something out maybe? Check something out, a magazine. What's this? Expensive men's perfume lingers in the air. An old photo of the same apartment. Okay. Someone is always watching.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
French accent. The man in business casual removes his cufflinks, yeah? You know, on your shirt, you don't have a button, you have cufflinks, yeah? I don't own any cufflinks. I will just add that.
You shouldn't be seeing him in an intimate setting. For some reason, you feel this man is your superior.
Superior as in boss. This is authority. And he's my cop brain.
Superior, but he's not in the command chain.
Esprit de Corps also is my cop brain.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stability on assignment from...
Hey, Wumbango. How are you doing? Where are you? I hope you're well. I'm in Spain. I'm in Alicante. Where are you? Actually, everybody, anybody watching, put where you are. I think it's quite interesting. Who, you know, where is everybody watching, you know? Okay, let's get back to the Sunday friend. My name is Charles Villeron, and I'm an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité, on assignment from Sur le Cliff. My French is shite, so I'm not going to do French accents anymore.
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
You actually witnessed the hanging, the lynching. Okay, so there's lynching again, when a group of people, a mob of people, hang someone from a tree. It's called a lynching. It's called a lynching. I have a lot of family members called Lynch in my family, eh? I don't know what the hell that's about. So you actually witnessed it? What's an official like you? Keep going, man. Love the stream, says stories. Cool, yeah. Glad you like it. It's such a cool game, isn't it? You know what I mean? We're getting close to the end, though. Yeah, I feel the end is coming. All right, you actually witnessed the lynching. What's an official like you doing in Martinez? Can you tell me about your friend? Thanks, I got all my need. Okay, the main thing is, yeah, you witnessed the murder. You witnessed it.
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
The man gives a solemn, serious nod. He is a witness to the crime.
He didn't see the hanging. He saw the little show staged by the Hardys. Let him talk. He may know more than even he knows.
Is it because you did it? Or start from the beginning? Yeah, let's just start from the beginning. Actually, start from the beginning is not how the police do it, you know? Imagine if you see a crime, okay? And you go to the police station and they ask you to give a witness statement, you know, like, they don't do it like, they don't say start from the beginning. They go from the backwards, you know what I mean? So it's like, what were you doing? So imagine, I see a car crash. I see two cars hit. The police don't say, what were you doing when you saw the car crash? They'll say, what were you doing before the car crash? Oh, I was in a supermarket and then I was walking down the road and I was listening to music when I saw the car crash. They do it from the past. They don't go backwards. They, well, if you know what I mean, they go from the back forwards, yeah? Seemingly, because our brains don't remember anything. If you often see these kind of stories where there's a robbery and one witness will say, oh, it was a really tall man with red hair, and then the next witness will say it was a really small fat man with a gun, and then another person will say it was a man and a woman. Like, our brains are completely mental for these things, and it seemingly it's better to go backwards forwards, you know what I mean, rather than no, you know what I mean, right? You know, what were you doing beforehand, and then build up to the crime, rather than what were you doing. I'm getting confused myself, but I hope you know what I mean. Okay, start from the beginning, yeah? Wrong!
Officer, it's very
Bad
difficult to
detectiving.
describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
Meaning it was entertaining?
No. I mean, it was so strange. I could barely believe what was happening.
I could barely believe, I could hardly believe what was happening. It was so incredible, you know?
I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one.
They came in carrying what looked like a body, and then I also saw surrounding windows go dead one by one, right? Well, we've determined this
That's
already.
when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Okay, thank you, sir. I think we've got the picture. I've got the picture. I understand, yeah? It's another way of saying, do you understand? Do you get the picture? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Anything else stand out?
Only that there were about 8 or 10. I couldn't make out anything. It was so dark. And it was quiet. Quietest lynching I've ever heard of, let alone her.
The quietest lynching I've ever seen. That sounds a bit dodgy, doesn't it? It sounds a bit suspicious.
But I suspect you knew that already. I can't say I'm surprised. The fine reputation of the men and women serving in the RCM is well deserved.
Okay, what's an official like you doing in Martinez?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled.
I'm trying to solve a
The
murder.
economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
So you're some kind of bureaucrat?
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This
He
is one
glances
of the
at his
main
watch.
projects of the Morell Inter.
To
Wait,
glance.
there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand whether someone from the Morell Inter is joking or not.
I don't know. Tell me what Sur-la-Clé.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
What makes Revachol Sur-la-Clé's darling?
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
He's a bureaucrat. He's just going to go on and on
Jamrock
and
and other
on.
parts of the international zone have been mercifully spared of Sur-la-Clé's love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
Meatballs. I'm reading Scandinavia here. By Scandinavia, I'm thinking Sweden. Okay. So what are you doing in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here.
Okay.
You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
I feel like if I if I click on what is this international community, he is going to talk for ages, and again with price stability and oh god. Okay, let's just say, what is the international community?
La communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition.
Ah.
In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
I don't want to know more. What is price stability?
It is the most important thing.
Oh. Okay, that clears everything
It's
up.
the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment.
He sounds like a Eurocrat, yeah? Bureaucrat is like, you know, a functionary or a civil servant, yeah? And where is it? In Brussels or The Hague, you know, the European Union, they often say Eurocrat. And he definitely sounds like one, you know? He's getting excited about this stuff.
Which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
How does this benefit? No, Brian, don't do it. Ah! No, I think I need...
Take your daily bread, for example. Too much inflation, bread becomes
Oh,
too
God.
expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce.
Take your daily bread. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. Okay, so you need the price stability. You need the middle ground, yeah?
That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
This is fascinating. Okay, great. Fascinating is a nice word. Anyone doing exams, yeah? You need to intensify your language. So instead of saying, oh, I read a book. What's your favorite book? I read the book. It's very interesting. Okay. But you could say, oh, I read the book. It's incredibly fascinating. It's a much stronger word, you know? And it's really, really nice for IELTS, Cambridge exams, etc. This is fascinating. But I wanted to ask you something else.
But not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
Okay, you're not answering my questions at all.
The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Yeah, give me a
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability
Can you hear
is
that?
the raison d'être of the morality. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist.
My neighbors are moving furniture across the floor at 11:20. Jesus. Okay, yeah. Okay, all right. He's a moralist. Okay, so he's with Joyce.
But oh, I don't have my leaflets on you.
Oh,
Just
damn it.
You can always call our information line.
Yes.
Making information available is part of the moral intern's commitment to transparency.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Whatever you wish, officer.
Can you tell me about your friend, the smoking
My
man?
friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kenya, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
He emigrated here from Kedra. What's Kedra? How did you become friends? You still haven't told me who he is. What are you doing in his apartment? Okay, you still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry. Who?
The man throws a quick glance at his watch. Your friend, the smoker on the balcony, we were just talking about
But I
him.
told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
What's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
This game is insane. So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
Okay, and how did you two become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
To step in, to become involved. You're describing how the coalition occupied Revachol.
One of the wonders of democracy is that everyone is allowed to have his own opinion. And not just allowed, encouraged even. Have you ever tried debate?
Debate? What do you mean?
Debating. You should consider joining a debating society for adults. I hear they're oodles of fun. I used to have a flyer for one, but...
Oodles of fun. Oodles. Lots. Jeez, I haven't heard this word in a long time. Oodles. Meaning a lot. We had oodles of fun at the attraction park, yeah? There's oodles of food. You know, it means just a large amount, but it's a very old-fashioned word in English. Yeah? Oodles of fun. I used to have a flyer. A flyer being a leaflet. You know, you're walking down the street and somebody will give you a flyer for a club or something like that, you know? A flyer. Okay, but... Dun, dun, dun.
But now that I start thinking of it, it was for an improv class anyway.
Ooh.
It's this funny theater thing, you know? Very creative. Helps relieve stress.
Okay, what are you doing in this apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
What view? It's dark outside.
Listen.
He says, raising his hand.
The baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
No, listen.
He says again, looking outside.
The Insulindian Bay.
The Insulindian Bay? What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen.
Okay, so apartments were much bigger than, a few walls have been added there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or kitchen. So they've made it into flats, basically. Or bed sits. Really small apartments.
But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
Huh. He knocks on the balcony door, his face mirrored in the darkened glass. I was asking about your friend, Sunday friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee.
A busy bee. Bee, bzz, you know? So this is a nice expression, you know? My friend is such a busy bee. They're always doing stuff. They're always very active, you know? A really busy bee. They're never just like sitting down playing Disco Elysium like that, you know. They're always up to something. Okay, I had something else in mind. This is getting crazy. Jesus, man. Okay, I got all I need.
A moment, officer.
A moment. Wait.
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Why can't we talk
It's
later?
against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And
I'm
pressed
pressed.
for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
Okay. To be pressed for time. I don't have much time. I'm in a rush. Yeah, I'm really, really pressed for time today.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the night.
Alright. So what are they suggesting there? Yeah, that he's a customer, I suppose you say, a client. Alright, I'm not going anywhere. I just want to take a look around. Thanks for the heads up. Thanks for the advice, but my work here is done. Alright, we want to have a look around. I'm not going anywhere. I just want to take a look around. Phrasal verb alert. Woo, woo. Let's have a look around.
Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space. Let me know if you have any further questions.
Alright. What's this? Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. An exquisite canopy bed made of metal. Oh wow. Dishes soaked up in a pot. An empty ashtray. Dates for open lectures at a local university. Just fridge stuff, yeah. Just notes on the fridge, reminders. Flyers, there you go, for underground parties. Yeah. At Disco Elysium at the church, man. Ooh, what's this? We got a hat. One logic. Choo! Samaran conical hat. This tawny cone-shaped hat looks like a beacon of Samaran wisdom. Its straw sticking up like antennas. Thank God you can't really see people's reactions when they see you strolling around in this incredibly insensitive headpiece. Alright, we'll take it off for now, yeah? Let's put that back on. What else is there to do? What's over here? What's this? Ooh. Party Dragons Silk Robe. One drama, one ooh, this is the drug one. Alright, let's say goodbye. Nothing else.
Was there anything else?
What if I told you there's a fugitive from Morell in Martinez?
A fugitive?
A fugitive, a criminal.
Well, I would say that is very bad indeed. Not super. What sort of a fugitive are we talking about here?
Pretty serious. Like corporate espionage type stuff. I think they may have broken into, to break into a building, to break into a car. I'm pretty sure I saw them littering. Espionage. This is a Orange disco dancer girl. Ooh. Am I a snitch, everybody? Do I snitch on her? I mean, she's quite nice, I think. She's in a lot of trouble. But she's pretty out of it on drugs and stuff, isn't she? No, we don't snitch. Why? Because snitches get stitches. Okay. I'm pretty sure I saw them littering.
Oh. A good joke. Very funny. Littering is of course a local offense that need not concern the Marine.
Corporate espionage? No. Cool. I guess I'll handle it. I'll deal with it from here.
Very good. Now, was there anything else you'd like to discuss?
Class A plus English says don't snitch.
Of course. I'm glad I could help.
Getting messages from Istanbul. Of course I'm glad I could help. Okay, Sunday friend. Very suspicious, I have to admit. I think I'm going to take a break because I need to take a little break because I have certain habits that need to be taken care of, everybody. It's been about an hour, yeah? Alright, I have a very, very bad habit, if you know what I mean. Can we go in here? Alright, we're going to go out there. What's next? Okay, we're going to take a break. And we're going to go and try and find the dice. I think that's the best thing, yeah? Then we're going to go to sleep. And in the morning, I'm hoping Kim will be back. What's over here? This is the house we broke into. You hear the sound of running water. Somebody's washing dishes. It was the cryptozoologist, wasn't it?
The door is closed again. Nothing to do here anymore. You hear someone inside, walking from room to room. Whoever lives here must be back home.
It's the guy, it's the cryptozoologist. Alright, that's Kunese, who I think is, no, it's Ruby. She was the thumbnail of yesterday. What did I say we're going to do? Do you know what we need to do? We need to buy some morale. So we're going to go to the shop with the most helpful shop assistant in the world. And then we're back to the bookshop. We're back to the bookshop, and we'll go and check out the dice maker girl. Because we ordered some dice, some die, plural. Here's the guy, the racist kiosk guy. And then we'll go to sleep. So what do I need? I need morale, yeah? So I've got loads of money, I think. I've got
A small
35.
cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal spray.
Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better. Okay, here. I hope
Okay.
Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Alright, that's enough. Do we have cigarettes and alcohol? We have 7 beers. We have 3, yeah. We've got 1 Preptide, yeah, this is difficult. We can't buy it though, can we? And we've got 10 hits of amphetamine, so we're doing pretty well. I'm not wearing any shoes. Let's put on some shoes. Composure or savoir-faire? No, let's put on empathy always works. Okay, what am I going to do? We're going to go here. I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back in about 3 minutes. There's so much stuff to do in this game, isn't there, really? Alright, give me a minute. So, give me 2 minutes, and I'll be right back, and we'll continue. We'll go and find this dice. Alright, so where am I? Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I hope the sound is working. Hang on a second. Yeah, just check that out. Oh my god, that was so boring, wasn't it? Yeah, the bureaucrat. I was just thinking, maybe that's the point, you know, like we think of bureaucracy. We have an expression in English, an idiomatic expression for bureaucracy, which is red tape. Red tape. You know, you could use an expression like, there's a lot of red tape to start a business here in the country, you know. There's a lot of bureaucracy. You have to fill out a lot of forms, you've got to get a lot of licenses, you have to do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of red tape. I was going to go to China once. I was really interested in teaching in China. I've taught in Korea, South Korea, and Turkey. I'm in Spain, Slovakia, and I was really interested in going to China, but the red tape was incredible. Like, I mean, it's just like, you know, it couldn't be bothered, you know what I mean? Anyway, here we are. We're at that point again. If you're enjoying the stream, please press like. If you haven't already, subscribe. It really helps, yeah? We were talking about an expression last night, to curry favor with someone, yeah? To get into somebody's good books. You can definitely curry favor with me if you subscribe. And I noticed today a few people did, and that really makes me happy, okay? We're going to jump in. I'm really sorry about that, but I think it was actually part of the game. The bureaucratic guy, I think if I had gone into the story, the dialogue branches there, he'd still be talking about 2% and price stability, and we'd have been there for hours. So actually it's quite realistic, I suppose, you know. Anyway, let's get back into it. Let's do something more fun, I reckon. Let's go buy some dice. All right, let's go. We're pretty good now with health and morale. Where's the dice? Okay, we got to go over to the bookshop. The bookshop, the books. Did you get the books? Nobody's there. Okay, let's see if we can go in. This was the cursed commercial zone. Ah, it's fucking closed. What? God damn them. Alright, we can't do it. Okay, we're going to go to bed. We're going to go to bed. It's going to be Friday or it's going to be Saturday. Hopefully, Kim will be there. Maybe, is there anything to talk to anybody? Do we need to talk to Titus?
The Coppernado is back.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Any news? I want to go over things about Ruby's disappearance.
Yeah. What?
No, nothing. I'm going to take off. No, a plane takes off, but also I take off, I leave. Okay, see you later. See you later, alligator. Maybe we could talk to Gert? I'm just checking in with anybody to see if there's any new dialogues open.
Was there something you needed? You're already set for the night. Your door is unlocked.
Cool. He's charging me 20 reales every night, everybody. Absolute disgrace. Last one, we'll talk to the girl. Maybe because we didn't snitch. Because we don't snitch. We're not informants. Well, actually, we're cops. Yeah, so I don't know. An informant cop. We've done this before, haven't we?
Two neon-lit shapes. A man and a woman having sex. A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside. A prime.
Okay, this is all in there.
Widen into a radius of locations in Martinez. B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime.
Okay, we did this last night. What we're going to do is I'm just going to check to see if anything's happening here with the disco girl. Any new dialogues?
What brings you up here in the rain?
I think we've done everything. Okay, we'll return to it later. What we're going to do, everybody, is we're going to go to bed. God, that bureaucrat was incredibly boring. Honest to God, I'm a bit freaked out by that. Okay, let's go into the old room. We paid the rent for the night. It's all ours. Let's check the mirror out. Maybe we can do another test.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Alright, there's nothing I can do there. We need to go up this way. What's this, yeah? No, hang on, wait. This window, this thing is still closed. Alright. Alright, we're going to go to sleep. We're going to take off our clothes because, you know, we don't go to bed wearing our clothes, yeah? Alright, there we are, everybody. Check him out. Check out Harry. Whoppo. Okay, bedtime.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Mm-hmm. Go to sleep.
The room behind your closed eyelids is familiar now. The only home you've ever known. Its darkness gathers. The last thing you hear is the wind blowing in through the broken window. Then something comes, a kind of sleep.
I'm feeling sleepy. Usually something happens.
Like a deftly cast fishing net. Sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you. It digs into your brain.
Like deftly cast, quickly cast fishing net. Sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark water, its dark shores. The rough net mesh chafes, then tightening around you, it digs into your brain. Alright, great. This is going to be really chill. This is going to be a really calm night. Doc, sure my ass. I know what this is. Yeah, just let me sleep. Yeah, this is going to be really chill.
How have things been going for you out there?
How have things been going?
Helped anyone lately?
Yeah.
Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately?
I haven't murdered anybody.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who hurts poor people and then forgets about it.
I was going to say murder on the dance floor. Okay, and then forgets about it. Too off, who kills poor people. I don't care. That doesn't scare me. Okay, so I'm a murderer and that's bad. Shut up, I want to go to sleep. Shut up, I want to sleep.
Hear that? Iceman wants to sleep. He doesn't care about killing people. That's nothing to him. Black water under the bridge. The thing he's really scared of.
When did I kill somebody?
Is much, much worse than that.
That's nothing. Black water under the bridge, the thing he's really scared of. What is that? Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep. Okay, let's take the bait. Like a fish.
Don't tell him, sister. It's too bad.
It's too bad? Oh, you have to tell me now, ancient reptilian brain. The fight or flight part of my mind. The part that tells me I don't have to concentrate on breathing.
They're right. This is their function. To keep you from it.
It? Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep. I can almost see in the dark.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream.
The last dream, the
worst of them
all. The worst. Bad, worse, the worst. The last dream, I guess what? Death?
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. we will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
Not the first time. And the air will smell of apricots. He's always going on about apricots. Her face forms in summertime. I don't want to anymore. I don't want to think either one of those things.
Oh, but you will. You're already going there. Slipping. How long can we keep you from the precipice? One more dream? 2 max, baby. Then it's...
Okay, how long can we keep you from the edge, the precipice, to be on the precipice, on the edge? 1 more dream? 2 max, 2 maximum, baby. And then the air will smell of apricots.
Of hell.
Oh.
An
God damn it.
ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental. There is a
Blockbuster.
warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Video rental? What the fuck are they talking about?
Everything is so okay.
Everything's okay. Everything's okay. It doesn't sound like it. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
I really don't like that window. I don't have an alarm clock. I have a cat who will wake me at 7 o'clock every morning by basically sitting on my head, demanding food. Open your eyes. Open your mind, everybody. Alright. It's Saturday, probably. There's Harry. He hasn't drunk a glass of water. He hasn't had a cup of coffee. It's just been amphetamine, alcohol, and cigarettes, yeah? This guy is a legend. Okay, we're going to get you dressed so in case I forget the next day. Let's put on that disco-esque. This is it? No. Let's put some stuff on. What do we got? Pinball makers. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's get some groovy shades on. Let's get some nice composure. Let's get that on. Come on. Ooh, that looks good though, doesn't it? Nah. Get some armor on. And we need a pair of trousers. Let's go for some jeans. Okay, grand. Oh, gloves. Always gloves. And we are going to... Hang on. How do we start the day? How does Class A+ English start the day, everybody? That's right. We start with a beer and a bit of amphetamine. That's right. And we have a quick hit of amphetamine. Woo! There we go. Bit of a pick-me-up in the morning. And then we have a quick drink to wash it down. Go on. And of course, damage morale. That's not damage morale. I feel fine. And then we have a quick smoke, yeah, just to clear the lungs. And where's the cigarettes? Come on. Duck. 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 We have a quick fag. A fag as in a cigarette, yeah? There you go. And I do believe we are ready to start the day. However, I'm ready to finish the day. It's getting really late. Yeah, it's nearly midnight here. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to continue in the morning. I think around 10:30, 11 o'clock I'm going to stream again, and we can continue our little journey. It looks like Harry is ready to go, you know. And you'd be ready too. So yeah, like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. It really makes me happy, and we can grow this little channel, this tiny little YouTube channel, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to say. It's very, very small. But anyway, I hope you're having fun. I hope you enjoyed that, and we will continue tomorrow morning. I think I'm not working, so as far as I know, if I don't do it in the morning, I'll do it in the evening. So I'll leave you there. Take care. Have a good night. See you tomorrow, or see you soon, wherever, whenever. Good luck. Bye.